Everything I do it with a passion. If I gotta be a bitch, I'ma be a bad one. I'm AI with the designs, do rag. Bounce back, game good while we talking practice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pull up score when I want to. Best thing that's to heaven. They be tryna count me out.
Okay, let's get into this video. First, we're gonna start off with InShot. And you're gonna click new. You're gonna go to your videos, wherever you have your edited photos saved. You're gonna go there, and you're gonna go to all, so you can load everything, and click on the videos that you need that you're gonna start with. So then you're gonna go here. I'm gonna open this up. I'm gonna make this, extend this to the full, the beginning to the end. And then what you're gonna do is you're going to go to canvas and you're going to go to zoom. You're going to pull it all the way out and you're going to click the check. So it'll look like this. Now your next step is to go to edit effects, glitch. Well, whatever effect you want. I click glitch for mine. And then you're going to go to the glitch. You're going to clip it to end, and you're going to clip it to video beginning so that it'll start exactly at the same time. So everything is in sync. Okay, and it'll look like that. Now, the next step would be to add your edited images and everything like that. So I'm going to go into import. I'm gonna find the images that I chose. That's not the image that I actually have on my intro, so I actually am going to delete this because this is not a picture that I have this picture edited a few different times, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna go in here. I was actually looking for the right picture. Okay, go to your edits. Scroll, looking for the right picture. And I found it. This is not the picture that I used on my intro. I'm just giving you guys like a step-by-step on how to make your intro and your outro. So all these pictures that I have already kind of cut out. So now all you do, you just resize it the way that you want. Take the pictures how many times you want the pictures, different, and you can decide how you want to overlay them. Like once you get your photos out and how the position that you want them, the size and things like that. So I'm kind of just moving my pictures around, positioning my pictures the proper way that I want my pictures. Yeah, I'm very, very tedious, so I'm like really like super editing this picture right here. And all of this is from my phone. So now we're going to go into where we're actually going to edit how the pictures come in and out. So now this is how I want my pictures to be set up, like how I want them, which picture I want on top of which. So you click on the picture, you're going to clip it to end. I don't know why it was giving me a hard time. I'm sorry. Clip it to end. And then, then you could do like the transitions. because it's 3 different pictures, you might want the transition to the picture to come in a different way. Again, it's completely up to you to use whatever transition you see fit for your intro and outro, and whatever edits you see fit for your intro and outro. These are the edits that I wanted for mine. So I'm just giving you like a step by step on how to use the app and how to make these things. I'm not telling you this is what you should use, because this is right here. It's, you know, yeah. Right. And it's not difficult at all. Like, once you, if you're not really hopefully this tutorial is very, very and I'm trying to explain it as best I can. And let's see what else. And then when you doing it, like when you doing your transitions, always remember to, when you click your transitions, it says in and out. So right now, in is what we're doing. You pick the transition you want, you take it to 1 second, and then you click the check button. Well, this little check above where it says out. So I think I'm just seeing how I like it. And then you double click it again, and then you click out, and then obviously you will want the opposite. And then you just do this with all 3 pictures, right? Now I didn't, that's not how I wanted my pictures to come in. So you have to click how you want the sequence that you want the pictures in, and then you click the check at the on the side right here, and then voila. Now, the next thing that I will be adding to this intro is my my name, my YouTube name, another sticker. Now, when you use these things, like I'll make another video letting you know how, showing you how I actually edited the videos. So yeah, I'm gonna show you how I edited the videos. I don't know what I went into this particular app for, but this is one of the apps that I did use to edit and crop and cut out a lot of my pictures and stuff like that. So I just wanted to show you that that's, you know, mainly where all my pictures are. So my text, I use that app that I just showed you. I use that app and I make my text and I just save it to my phone. And I always make a transparent text because it's so much easier. And InShot, I don't really know if they give you the options to give you the font that you might like, but I like the font on the other app. So right now, I am looking for the, like I said, the text that I have saved. So I got the text. And now all I'm going to do is move it over, you know, make it as big as I need, open it up, move it around, wherever I want it to sit. Now, the good thing about this app is that you can actually edit the position of everything from the screen right there. And then as well, you can edit it right here at the bottom. So you can move things around how you want it in here. As long as it's here, then it'll be in your screen. Again, I moved this back some so that I wanted the pictures to come in first, and then I wanted my name to drop in last. So you can do that. So all you would do is just hold the bar and you can like slide it back to wherever you want it to go. Again, move everything to 1 second, and then again, like I said, you click in, you click whatever you want, whatever transition, and then you do the same thing for out. You click the opposite of whatever you put for in, if that's your preference, and then you just click the check, and then you could play it. And I normally do this a lot. Like I play it, run it back, slide it back and forth, just to make sure that everything is right. And that's the first part. So Now that we finished the first part of our intro outro video, we're going to go on to the second part. Now I don't need to save this because obviously I already have mine. So what I'm gonna do, I just discarded it. I'm not gonna save it because I already have it saved to my phone. So next, what we're gonna do, we're gonna start a new video, a new template. Scroll down to wherever your edited photos are. I try to keep my stuff as organized as possible, but it's very, very hard. Open this up, go to canvas, zoom, pull it to the end, click the check. Now what you do is you're gonna click that, and you're just gonna drag it all the way out like that. Okay, filter effects. Obviously this is my effect, my glitch. Clip it to the end, clip it to the beginning, watch it, make sure everything is matching up completely. Yeah. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to go to stickers, and I'm going to go to the pictures that I actually already have saved. They allow you to import all your edited photos, so you'll always have them saved, and when you're doing your work, so it'll be just easier to maneuver. So I just picked the 4 pictures that I had on here. You can choose as many pictures as you want, but I just chose 4, and I chose 4 pictures that kind of represent my social media. So because this part of the video is my social media part of my intro. So yeah, I'm getting my other photos. I'm using, like, you're going to have photos all over the place, I guarantee you. Like, I have a lot of photos all over the place. So I'm making sure I got all of the photos. I try to make sure that I use every last one of the same pictures, and I try to make sure that I put everything in the same position that I have. But because I was just doing it for the video, like, I have drafts of them, but I just wanted to show you guys, like, just how to do it. And I wasn't trying to be too exactly the same as my my intro outro. I just wanted just to give you like a so you could just see how I'm doing it. I'm sorry. So now what I'm doing is I'm editing the pictures, I'm moving them around, I'm sizing them up, I'm placing them where I would like them to be placed, just moving them around. Yeah. And it's like you have to play with it. You know how you want your pictures set up. You know where you want your pictures and stuff like that. So, once you get a feel for how you want it to look, you'll know where you want things. Like, as you can see, I'm moving things around a lot, and I don't really remember the particular order that I did have my pictures in. I do know that it might be like the first 3 pictures is in the correct order. I don't think the last picture I put it in the right place, but it's still giving you a good detailed visual on how it's done. Now I wouldn't say have like each of these pictures on here at one time, like when you're trying to edit it. But I also think it would be smart because you'll be able to place the pictures how you want them, and you'll know, like, oh, I might have, if you have like an idea of having like 4 or 5 pictures on one page, like on one little thing, maybe you'll be able to see like, oh, that's not gonna work. So now what you see I'm doing here is I'm taking my Instagram name and Instagram information, and I'm just resizing it, putting it how I would need it on my on the video, sizing it, shaping it. Now all I'm doing is making sure that all of the pictures are in the correct order, basically how I want, if I want this picture on top of this picture and things like that. And the same thing is the same way you save it is the same order that it'll come in once you do the transition. So again, now what I'm about to do is I'm making sure, trying to see where each picture is, and I'm trying to edit it that way. Right, I'm trying to edit it one by one. Right. So if you actually use InShot, the first line of transitions are free. The second line of transitions, I don't think that they are free, and the only thing about that is that those transitions, they don't stop moving. So instead of like a slide in, it slides in and then it stops. But with those transitions at the bottom, the purple transitions, they don't stop moving. So it's a constant. If it's a loop, or if it's going in a loop, is the picture is going to constantly just go in this loop, go in this loop. So if that's what you want, then I mean, that's what you're going for. But I'm just letting you know that if the picture will not stay still, and you won't be able to really see the picture. So maybe, I mean, if that's the look you're going for, then go for it. So here I'm still editing the pictures, making sure everything is correct and set up the proper way, doing my transitions the way that I want to do them. Remember, take it to 1 second, slide it to 1 second. When you do it in, when you're doing how it's coming in, you're going to double click it and you're going to click out. You're going to do the opposite transition and you're going to click it just to make sure, locking in that this is the transition that you want coming in and out. Now what I'm doing is I'm clipping each photo to the end, so it will be everything is matching up. And now what I'm doing, I'm actually clipping everything to the beginning again, so everything can match up. And that's how it looks. So then I'm going to play it so you can see it. I forgot to put the transition on that one. So now what I'm doing is I'm fixing it and I'm adding the transition to that one. Like I do that a lot when I'm editing the videos. I slide it back and forth so I can see, okay, how many of these do I have going this way? Like, I don't know, it's just easier to edit it, and you can just slide it back and forth so you can see your transitions, you can see how it's sliding in and out. And that's what you really want. You want to be able to edit your video to your liking. You should be able to slide it back and forth to be able to see the transitions while you're editing your video so you can get the best video. So now I'm going to edit the transition for how I want my Instagram information to come in. Again, like I said, I'm going to slide that part of my name back. The Instagram information, I'm going to slide that back. And the transition, again, transition 1 second. And then we're going to click that transition and we're going to click the check. Well, I'm very indecisive, so I'm trying to figure out. I don't really like that one. And then we're going to do the same thing for O. And then we're going to fix that. Now, because I slid it back, it went past the video. So all you have to do is just click on that and then clip the end. And that's it. And then press play. Now I'm going to discard this, and that's your second video. Now we're going to do the third part. Start a new video. Go to your pictures. Go to your photo, your edited photos again, and click the pictures that I'll need, the background that I need. Go to canvas, zoom, full. Click the check. Now we're going to extend it. Okay. Effects. My glitch. Again, you can use any one that you want if you even want one. Clip to end, clip to beginning. So everything matches. And then, yep, press play. Seeing if everything matches. And now I'm going to go to sticker. I'm going to get the items that the pictures that I have on my outro. Well, my last part. The third part. So what I noticed that I did not do in this particular video that I did do for my actual my actual intro outro video that I didn't flip this picture, because when I had to edit this picture, the way that I was leaning, it just cropped my half of my arm out. So when I did this particular part in the back of my for the subscribe part, I just flipped it so that that part of my arm can match up with the line right there. But I also made the subscribe the letters with the other app that I'm going to make a video on, so I can show you guys how to make like your letters and stuff, your words and stuff like that. If you want to, because I like that particular app for my words and my text and stuff like that. So I tend to just use that for editing my pictures and my text. I don't really use Fontal that often, but if I do, I do. But I don't, not that often. But I do use Font. I don't use Fontal for text at all. I use Fontal for other things. So now what I'm doing is I am positioning everything. I have the 2 pictures that I added for the this part, the third part of the video. So I'm just gonna move the subscribe around and position it the way that I want it. Position the pictures and resizing the pictures. So I'm gonna make that bigger. Slide that over. And I think this is when I noticed, like, oh my god, I didn't flip the picture. But I don't know how I noticed and still didn't unflip it. But hey, I don't know. So now we're going to clip the end of the video. Clip to end of the video, I'm sorry. And we're going to position everything, make sure everything is exactly how we want it. And we're doing our transitions on how you want the pictures to come in. Remember, you gotta do your in and out. That's to be honest, the transitions and the edits and all of the other extra things that I'm adding, all of this is optional. Again, I am just showing you how I made mine. Like, even if I didn't use the same pictures, this is the same exact steps that I use to make my logo, to make my intro outro. I'm sorry. Doing my transitions for subscribe. Now I'm going to end up probably moving my I think I do in this video. I think I moved subscribe down some. I think I let that fall in a little bit later. Right, yeah. I like my words to fall in after my pictures. I don't like my pictures and my words are all falling together. And again, like I said, all you have to do is actually hold the bar and slide it, and it'll slide perfectly fine. Again, like I said, my pictures wasn't behind the text like I wanted, so all I had to do was click, 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 fix that, clip to the end, and then here you go. And then you just click the check. If you're done editing, like I'm telling you, I'm like a really perfectionist, so I think that I really just be like, I don't know, I just be feeling like I gotta keep watching and keep sliding back and keep going back and forth. So, and now what I'm about to do is we're going to add, now we're going to add, what am I adding right here? I think I'm adding right here. I'm going to add, because this is the subscribe page. So I'm going to add, I'm going to go to stickers. I'm going to type in mouse clicking. And I'm just going to click the first one. And you don't have to do this part. Again, this is optional. This is what I did for my intro outro. So now because it actually has like the movement of the click, 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 I am going to actually edit the click. Every time you add something, it shows up right here, and it shows up on top of each other and on top of each other, and it just gives you the opportunity to edit that specific thing. So now what I'm doing is I'm positioning the mouse where I might want it, and I'm sliding back to see how it comes in and the position it's in. Now this particular mouse, it has like some lines around it, like it's in a clicking motion, giving you that effect. So now what I have some imported effects that I have. So I'm going to use mouse click. Now this is very, very, very tedious right here. Now what I would say is, for me, what I did is I actually just looked at the video, and every time I seen the lines come from the click, I knew that that's where I needed a mouse click sound. So basically just line everything up. It did take some time for me to line this stuff up, but again, like I said, this is what I decided to do on, for my video. You do not have to do this for your video, but when you do edits, you will be doing edits like this. If this is something that you will want to do, like if you want to edit your video like this. Okay. So a lot of times when I'm working with like sounds and stuff like that, I always just duplicate it. Like, it's just no point in keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So I just duplicate it, and it'll already be the size that I just cropped. So like, as you can see, it's very easy to line the things up because of this white line right here. And it's like a time thing, so it basically lets you know the time stamp that you're at that particular moment in the video. So you will actually be able to know, okay, well, this makes the clicking thing right here, well, the clicking animation right here. So now I can just line the lines up, and that's exactly what I'm doing right here. So my sounds match, everything matches the picture. So again, I'm still adding my clicks. I'm just extra. You really don't have to do this. Like, I'm serious. You really don't have to do all of this, the click, click, click thing. Like, you don't. Like, you really don't. Like, you can just put it in one good time, and then that's it. I'm the one that's being very extra with all of these extra click, click, clicks. But again, like I said, this is what I wanted to do from my video. So therefore, this is what I did. And again, it's totally optional. but I'm hopefully it's giving you guys like a good understanding on how to do it, or how it would come out when you do it. Okay. You just slide it back, and then you'll hear the click, click, click. Everything matches up. Click the check, slide it back, and play it. Now the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to discard this video because I don't need this one, like I said. So we're going to go to video. No. I'm going to go to all. Scroll down to my edits where I have all my pictures, and then all of those 3 videos that we just did, we're going to click on all 3 of those videos we just edited. Now we're making it one whole video. So now we just made 3 different parts. Now we're going to put all 3 parts together. So I have to make sure that I put them in order when I click them, which I didn't. So all you have to do is hold on that particular clip and just move it. And that's really it. And then play it. Then just make sure everything came in the way you wanted it to come in. Make sure all the pictures transitioned in the way that you like. Now, because because we are actually combining 3 different videos as one, the ending and beginning of each video is going to have like a transition. So this is the intro, and then the second part I have a transition connecting to the intro to the second part, and then from the second part to the last part. So it's going to be 1, 2. It's only going to be 2 transitions going from one video to the next. So it's the first video, the second video, and the third video, but only in between the first and the second video is it a transition. So I don't know. I don't know. I was just trying to figure out how fast I may have wanted it if I wanted to do something different. Then I realized I don't need to be doing nothing different when I'm trying to show you a beginner-friendly tutorial on how to make your intro. So you see how I did the transitions, and you always take it to 1 second, and then right click. And that's what the transition is. It's basically how you transition into the next video. Obviously, I know you guys know what that means, but I'm just saying. But that's what those lines are in between your pictures. Like you're trying to combine a couple pictures, a couple videos together. So they want to make sure like you transitioning into your next video is very smooth. And again, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna make sure everything looks right. I want to see how smooth the transition is from one video to the next. And I like it. So, now that I like that one, I'm not going to have 2 different transitions. So, I just kind of use the same one. And then, when you watching it. Yeah. And then, we watch it. So then after that is it. So I'm gonna discard that video because I don't need to save that. And that is the end of the tutorial. Thanks, guys.
Lit, only L I take is to the face. You showed up to see me lose, but I overcome, so you overcame. Basic, ain't nothing about me, basic. Crazy, I'm crazy. Better watch what you say to me, cause young swag got the answers. Give him hell, give him pressure. Big couch, no manners. Dirty dancing. Take a look at what I did. Go for circle with the ribs. Whipping at the grid.